Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to our beloved lecturer, which is Faizal. Today we are presenting to you about our mini project about fast food ordering system. Next is our group members, led by Alif Nazarul, Hairi Nizam, me, Halif Zikri, and Muhammad Haziq bin Azman. So we are moving on to project background. The idea behind the project background is fast food ordering system to ease the people on how they're purchasing the food as fast and accuracy due to many people nowadays eat fast food. It is also because the food is delicious and easy to find. In this system, customer can choose whether wants to buy a set of food or a la carte. Other than that, target user for the system, which is family, student, and common people. This system usually can help who is purchasing the food is much easier and to understand what they ordered. This also can save customer time and money for buying the food. The name of fast food is a symbolic of how fast the food will deliver to customer, and we need a good system on how it works. Next. So this is the objective. One of it is to calculate the total price made by customer, to calculate the price of food after tax has been included made by customer. Next is to make customer understand and reduce time taken that customer wait for the food. Next, to make workers or employees become more fast and efficiency. To count the order of food that made by customer, and lastly to calculate after the price of service tax was included in system.
For rating, Chaniam have a 50 alphabet, and then output Kukoro fast food, and then second line is output please enter your name, and then get line, and then the output is hello, and enter input name, and then what would you like to order, void closing. First is for example output, and then second one is output. They say thank you for ordering from Kuko fast food.
For repetition, this is some example from our coding. So the first is while true. Secondly is char choose equal to 0. Next is double total 1 equal to 0, total 2 equal to 0, total 3 equal to 0. Next is int quantity equal to 0, choice equal to 0, p choice 1 equal to 0, p choice 11 equal to 0. And lastly is greeting. Okay, next is the detail variable constant input and output. So they have three data type, which is double, char, and constant int. For double variable name is total 1, total 2, and total 3. The description is total 1, total 2, and total 3 is the total bill after the tax service. And for the data type, char variable name is piece 1, piece 2, piece 3, piece 4. That is all the type of food in the menu. And lastly is int is the quantity of the food that ordered in the menu. Okay, next is the list of input process. Okay, for the data type char, the variable name is name, and the description is data from user entered before ordering the fast food. Second is food category. User must enter the code for ordering the food. Next, int. int is for quantity. User will enter how much quantity for food they want to order. Next, char choose. Choose is user will have variety of flavor that can choose with different type of food. And lastly is char exit. Whoever want to make another order can use yes to repeat the order. Okay, next. The list of output display. Okay, for the data type char name, the description is the name will display after user enter their name. For char second char is piece 1, piece 2, piece 3 is the name of food will display to customer to choose. Next is double. Double is the variable name for double is total 1, total 2, and total 3. It is to show the amount of money that customer need to pay after ordering the food. And lastly, it's INT, the quantity, to show quantity of food that customer ordered.
Void closing, void read date, void print date, which is void function in this coding. We have function declaration, which is void print, bool expression, which is bool exit as a false. Loop repetition is while loop exit, print for function call. And for the switch code, we have a case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, and case 5. And we have applied on break even in this code, which is the invalid order for the code. So which is the do you want to receive the order, which is this is selection one we selection. So this is the end of while order. So this is we have write the closing at the after the end while order. So this is called as end of looping comparison. So this is a void greeting function without parameters, which is char name 50 without parameters, and this is function without parameters too. So for the void read date, void print date, and void print, this is the function with parameters, which is void date. Read date is function reference parameter, which is have a date on it. And for the void print date, which is fifth parameter, is the date, which is the year. So after I run the coding, it will appear like this. So please enter your name, which is my name is Alif, and hello. Hello Alif, what would you like to order? So enter your date. So which means the date today is 21/1/2021. So which means you will be rewarded free ice cream by being the first 3 customers. So I choose the pizza one, and for the chicken fajita, chicken barbecue, this is for the selection. So I choose the chicken barbecue, and I pick the regular, so 10 ringgit. So please enter the quantity. So I have one quantity, which is 10 ringgit 60 cents. So do you want to reset the order? So I want to yes reset order. So enter the date again, which is 21, and then choice. So I pick the biryani, chicken biryani, which is 1, and I pick the small, so which is 1, quantity 1. So the total the bill for the biryani is 5 ringgit 30 cents. So do you want to reset the order? No. So thank you. Just show the thank you for ordering Kokoro food fast food. So this is the coding that we created. So thank you.
Okay, lastly for the conclusion, what we can conclude by doing this mini project is we can practice all of the knowledge about C++ by interpreting it in the real life application. Our project proved that this subject is useful for daily life. This also helped us strengthen our skill by creating C++ program by solving problem in order to ease people. This mini project also show us about the advantage of cooperation since we are doing this project together. Okay, that's all.